And Mine Crypto here. I hope we're all having a wonderful day. And the title of the video is Selling Strategies All the Way Up to $10,000 a quant and beyond. So please remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any further videos. Remembering none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. None of the information that I provide should be a signal to buy or sell. So let's have a look at the crypto bubbles, and here we go. We are ranked 46 with a market cap of $1.25 billion with a 24-hour volume of $20 million. Currently sitting at that price of 103, and we've seen a decline of 0.3% in the hour, 3.1% down in the day, but we're up 0.8% in the week and up 18.3% in the month. The market is looking, well, got a bit of red in there and we've got a bit of green. As you know, I'm not bothered. I'm here for the long run. But we look at bull shark trading, TA for the day and the 1 day time frame. If price breaks down from the 200 EMA, the double top could play out. If this gets validated, then we look for the fair value gap and the sell side liquidity levels as our buy in levels. A rejection of a 200 EMA and we want price target the buy side liquidity levels and flip the resistance box. The 1 week time frame, the 55 EMA still acting as a resistance with the last candles rejecting once again local fair value gaps fills at $89.8. If we get some bullish news this week, price could easily flip the EMA and start the bullish move higher. And the quant BTC pairing, price still trading within the support bullish order block. A bounce from here and we could see price target the resistance trend line. There is a possibility that alts could bleed when the ETFs get approved. As investors put money into BTC, alts could also run. We hope all alts do bleed while money flows into BTC, as this will give us a great opportunity to accumulate our chosen projects for a little longer. And here to that, because we all want something a little bit cheaper. I do. I like things cheap. We're talking selling strategies, but before we do, look at this tweet from Miles Bron. If you hold 50 plus quant, you'll be asked these questions by people you know in a few years. How much did you make? You are so lucky. What price did you buy at? I hate that word, you are lucky, because it almost emphasizes that you didn't put any effort in it. Well, we all know what it feels like in this market right now. The next one, why didn't I listen to you? You're going to get that a lot. Why didn't you tell me about quant? We did. What is quant? Can quant hit 100K like Bitcoin? And these are all questions that everybody is asking. But we see a tweet from Crypto Nerd. I told them quant will hit $4. They laughed and it did. I told them quant will hit $40. They laughed and it did. I told them quant will hit $400. They laughed and it did. Now I'm telling them quant will hit $4,000, but they are laughing again. He says it will, which is, again, all speculative, but will it? I hope so. Anyhow, so we see this from Cryptic Nerd. People are asking me what my exit strategy is with quant. He says, me, bro, I ain't selling a single quant until I see at least $10,000 per quant. That's my exit strategy. Who's with me? Retweet this now. No engagement farm in there at all. So what I've done is I put some exit strategies together. I did one previously, which we can see over here. So I used 100 quant because I think most people are looking at that 100 quant as a target, which basically at the moment is around just over that $10,000 mark. So first of all, what I did is I put a strategy together, which was sell 14 quant at $700 so that you can get back some of your initial, which would be around $9,800 of quant. And then that leaves the rest. You've got your money out, what you put in, and the rest to play. Then I put sell another 17.2 quant at $1,000, which would leave another 68.8 quant left, but would have made you $17,200. So we sell at 20% increases until we get to the 1,500 mark, and you sell another 11, which leaves the 44 quant and brings in another $16,500. Then we mark up to 30%, so we sell at $2,000 per quant, which is 13.2 quant, leaves 30.8 quant. brings in another 26,400, and so on until we get to the last one, which is 2,500, sell 30%, which is 9.2 quant left of your bag, which leaves 21.6 quant, but brings in 23,000. So totaling all sales would come in at $110,000. You would have sold 78.4 of your 100 quant, which would leave 21.6 for any future movements, and staking if that becomes available, which I'm sure it will at some point. I did do a staking video on owning 84 quant. I was quite conservative with regards to the metrics, came up with about $33,000 a year made off the 84 quant. You'd still own the 84 quant, but you'd be bringing that in as a staking as a reward. Now I went to plan B. Plan B would be to sell 10 at $1,500 per quant and bring in 15,000, which is basically a bit more than your initial, and leave the rest to $4,000 per quant and sell 20% of that, which would be 18 quant, which would leave you with 72 quant left, but would bring in $72,000. Total sold would be 28, making or bringing in the 87,000. So that would leave 72 quant for future and staking when available. Now we look at strategy C. Now we're getting into the zone where we are just holding. So sell at $2,000 per quant. So your initial out 10 leaves 90 quant. You'd bring in $20,000 and then that's it. You leave until if and when future staking comes in or future price movement, you might decide that you want to sell a load. So then we move on to the bad boy, which we saw crypto nerds say he's not selling any of his quant. So if we leave the whole 100 in, ready for a run up to 2030 and beyond the bull market, the next bull market, we don't know what prices might be. Some people are throwing out absolutely huge prices. We don't know what quant will do, but with the utility, with everything that it poses in this technological world that we're moving towards, could we see a 10 grand quant? Could we see even larger, up to $100,000 quant? Well, this is what we all have to decide. Are we going with something like A, something like B, something like C, or something like D? So put in the comments, what's your plan? What are you going to do? Are you just going to hold right out all the way through up to 2030 and beyond? Are you going to take a little dip in all the way through like strategy A? Or are you going to do something more like B or C? Somewhere in the middle, sort of playing about so you get some of the money out and you carry on from there. Because remember, for most people, quant isn't their only bag. So they may make profits from other coins, from other areas, whether that be, NXRA, whether it be some other coin that you hold. So for me, I've got a strategy of what I'm going to do with my coins. I may play it all the way through because to me, this is more of a retirement. But you got to remember, everything is changing. Technology changes. So if we're holding way beyond 2030, there may be some new technology that may be available that maybe supersede quant, or maybe quant supersedes itself and does something completely new. We don't know. This is why looking at strategies, what that risk to reward, how that works for you, and where you feel at the right time, the right money for you will change your life. And I think that's really important as well. Please comment. Please let me know what you think. Even if you're not going to do any of these strategies, if somewhere in between, let us know what you're going to do. Remember, none of this is financial advice. You should always do your own research. And remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any further videos. All the best, and I'll catch you later.